Welcome to the 700 Club. Hezbollah is ramping up its attacks on Israel's northern border. Just this morning, the terror group fired at least 50 rockets at a city in the Golan Heights.
Meanwhile, the Biden administration is still waiting for Hamas to get on board with a ceasefire deal in Gaza. CBN's Chuck Holton brings us the latest.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken left the Middle East without the ceasefire deal the Biden administration hoped to achieve. But he's still pushing for a deal to free the hostages and halt the fighting soon.
Our message is simple, it's clear, and it's urgent. We need to get the ceasefire and hostage agreement over the finish line, and we need to do it now.
While Israel has agreed to a ceasefire proposal, Blinken said Hamas still needs to get on board.
Israel has now accepted that proposal. I heard that directly from Prime Minister Netanyahu yesterday, and we hope and expect that Hamas will do the same. That's the critical next step.
As the diplomats focus on Gaza, the conflict on the northern border with Iranian-backed Hezbollah is intensifying. Hezbollah claimed responsibility for a massive rocket barrage in the Golan Heights Wednesday morning. The IDF reported approximately 50 unguided Katyusha rockets launched toward Israel. While the Iron Dome intercepted several, others struck Katzirin, causing significant damage and wounding at least one person. This after Israeli fighter jets struck Hezbollah weapons depots deep in Lebanon's eastern Bekaa Valley, with massive explosions lighting up the night sky. Monday, CBN News traveled to northern Israel to gauge the readiness of the IDF forces arrayed along the border. In the city of Kiryat Shimona, we got a taste of the reason those troops are there.
I mean, there's a fine line between brave and stupid. Here we go again. Here we go again. Get down, get down. Ouch. Ow. Let's see. Nope. Probably another drone.
The exchange highlights the conflict's expanding scope, even as Hamas continues to reject Gaza truce proposals. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu continues to emphasize Israel's commitment to victory.
Eliminate Hamas and achieve victory. We are approaching it step by step. With all our strength, we are dismantling the Hamas regime and eliminating their military capability.
The Prime Minister also stressed the importance of securing the release of hostages.
At the same time, we are making an effort to return the hostages, under conditions that will allow the maximum number of hostages to be released in the first stage of the deal.
Tuesday, Netanyahu expressed uncertainty that the hostage deal will happen. He also emphasized that the IDF would not relinquish control of the Philadelphia corridor, a strategic area along the Gaza-Egypt border. In northern Israel, I'm Chuck Holton for CBN News.
Well, just imagine living under that, where at any moment in time a siren could go off and you had to run to shelter and run for your very life, for your very safety, the safety of your children. It's intolerable, but that's the situation in Israel. Hezbollah's firing rockets this morning. All this talk of ceasefire, all of this talk of diplomacy, and let's wait on diplomacy to work. Just imagine if those sirens were going off in your neighborhood. What would you do? How would you respond? In that, realize that is what Israel should be doing. They should be responding and should be responding in force. When your opponent says they want to repeat October 7 again and again and again until you no longer exist, how in the world can you ever negotiate with that?